Hey everybody, it's Kit Kat. So today is not so much a rant, but more of a vlog of gratitude. Today was my day off and I basically just did absolutely nothing. Usually I do stuff if I don't have work uh at one job, I always have something to do with the other job, which is my Avon business. And today I did a little bit of that in the morning, um, but mostly it was to just, you know, be me, do me today. And that was really awesome because as I was going through my day today, I realized that it's almost 2 years since I walked away from um, the toxic relationship. And so every now and then I get like a dose of, you know, of humble pie. You know, today was basically a huge chunk of humble pie today. Um, So I literally had my pie and I ate it too because I had a Boston cream pie today. Anyway, um, but it was awesome because today I went to the pet store with a friend of mine and we just had fun. I got to hold snakes, a 50 pounds ball python that was yellow, bright ass yellow, the sweetest python I had ever encountered, physically encountered. One of I think five that I had encountered in my lifetime, and I was carrying her around everywhere at the pet store. I was like so in love with this thing. I was just about to text my sister, be like, "I'm bringing home." If it wasn't for the snake being somebody else's pet, I would have brought it home. wouldn't know where wouldn't know where to put the gigantic snake, probably in my bed. Uh but yeah. Anyway, it was awesome and the whole time that I'm at the pet store with my friend, I was constantly reminded of the freedom that I have as a person. Not only um, just being single and liking it, but to have that moment where, I got to, hop in the car and drive um, the back roads to the pet store, because I really like driving the back roads. It's awesome. The scenic route is always awesome. And so it was just amazing. Today was just really peaceful, really awesome um type thing. And it just made me realize how truly, awesome getting away from all that toxic stuff. I know I have grown as a person because I went through, before I actually went on and did this vlog, I actually went through some of my other vlogs um, before this, talking about my ex and all of that stuff. And in the one vlog, I realized that um, I'm in a different headspace than I was at that particular time when I did the vlog. Because in that vlog, I basically admitted that I would probably go back to my ex. Well, I can honestly tell you this vlog, hell no. I don't care if he's blown up into flames. That guy can die. I know I have totally dismantled myself from that whole mentality when I can literally say on camera that um I would not give two shits if my ex ran around in front of me in flames. I would probably want to, cook some or pop some popcorn and just watch the whole thing. Um, I know it sounds cruel and it sounds mean coming from me because, everybody says how sweet I am. But that guy, my ex was horrible. Um, Listen to some of my other vlogs, especially the first few ones that I did about the lectures and stuff like that. I just couldn't do it. But I realized today that I'm a totally, completely different person. That came out really bad, sorry. Uh, but I'm a different person than I was a couple of months ago. And it's kind of cool because I know with me, my energy and um my sense of self changes. Um, I'm doing more progress than regress. And a lot of people who have been in my shoes, they always, or who have been in my situation, they usually regress first instead of doing the progress, progressing into themselves. Usually, when you go through a traumatic experience, whether it's a horrible breakup, especially with emotional abuse, you tend to regress before you progress. And I didn't do that. I mean, I had my moments where I went into a destructive state, but I didn't stay there. Mainly because I think my sister would have killed me. And other people would have done the same thing too. But I have pretty good friends that are very grounding and calming and stuff like that. So I'm actually pretty happy with the progress. The progress. Oh my God, I can't talk. But like I said, today was just awesome because I got to see within myself, what I like, what I don't like, and with with just recently with the suitors, um, the guys that, you know, stood me up and everything. I realize, what I want in a person, what I want as people around me. Like, um, going back to being in a disruptive, toxic relationship. If you would have told me that I would be carrying around a 50-pound snake today, I would, 2 years ago with my ex, you know, when I was still with my ex, I would have laughed at you, and my ex would have probably gotten up in your face and, beat the living crap out of me. Um, but that was just how he was. Technically, he wouldn't have beat me. He was more of a verbal abuse type person, so he wouldn't have touched me, but his words would have stuck because probably wouldn't have let me. He would probably drilled it into my head for like 4 hours, you know. Um, yeah, so it's one of those things. Like the things that I thought today was like, if and the whole time I'm laughing. It's like if my ex was here, he would be screaming like a girl because he doesn't like snakes. So the fact that I purposely went into a pet store, purposely went over to the meet and greet that was happening, and purposely put this 50-pound, snake on my body, you know. Oh, yeah. If I was still in that relationship, I would have gotten a shit ton of lectures. Not only about being a classy lady or some shit like that, but I would have probably gotten a lecture about how it's not ladylike to hold snakes. Well, it's not ladylike to be with a snake either, but, there you are. And it's not ladylike to be with a coward either, but there I was. So at least I can laugh about stuff now. And it's different because that was my whole day. Like, I would do something and then I would think about how I would have been a couple of years ago, like in 2019, when my son, you know, uh when I was still in that situation, and compared to a couple of years ago, I really like this Kit Kat. There are times where I make mistakes, but I realize that I am human, and I am a human being with feelings, with, a thought process that isn't always ironed out, isn't always predictable, isn't always politically correct, which I don't want to be either. But today is just one of those days, Wouldn't it be awesome? Wouldn't it be nice to, have people see the real Kit Kat? And today was the real Kit Kat, I and true to form, I was, people should have seen me. I was singing in the car, I had the radio up, blasting out Britney Spears. Oh my God, I thought I was, died and went into like 90s land or something like that. But it was awesome. I got to hang out with snakes, critters, and whatnot. So I was pretty happy. And then I treated, uh, once that was over, I treated myself to ice cream. Can't say no to ice cream. Like I said, I'm lactose intolerant, but my body constantly craves ice cream and nachos. Today, I didn't have the nachos. Believe it or not, I didn't have the nachos. I had ice cream. But it was just awesome. And for anyone who has been a survivor, who is going through a rough spot and, wants to be in the same spot that I'm at, where I finally can stop looking behind me, wondering if he's going to show up, when if the other shoe will fall down, when, don't. If you walked away from a toxic relationship, or even just a toxic person, do you? Haters always hate it when you actually do you. If you are not even looking at anybody else. Today I wasn't looking at anybody else. I wasn't even paying attention to how goofy I was. Or anything like that. I usually, I'm afraid, or I think way too hard about what people think of me. And today, I didn't do that. I did not do that. I just continued to be Kit Kat, and I liked it. I wanted more of it. And I think, you know, for those people who have been in a toxic relationship or even a toxic situation, I know somebody will understand that. And yeah, you're going to have hard days. Like, you're going to have days where you're confused, where you're angry, where you feel like you're not enough. And for once today, I was enough. And I felt it. That's the difference. Um, well, damn, I'm going to make myself cry. um, no, the thing is that when you actually feel like you're enough, it means that you actually like yourself. Today, I loved myself. Today, I actually like myself. And I feel it. Like, I feel a tingly sensation. I'm not over exaggerating. I'm not, saying it just to say it. Today, I felt it. I felt loved. I felt enough. I felt I felt normal. I didn't have to worry about anything. I felt cute. I felt awesome. Um I didn't feel like I had to cry or anything. I just felt like me. And it felt awesome. I wasn't worried about anybody. I wasn't worried about anybody. And I knew that if anybody needed me, they would, text or call me. So today was just a me day, and I actually felt it and I actually enjoyed it. So, um, with that, yeah, I forgot what I was going to say, but yeah, I just wanted to do that type rant. See, I told you it wasn't a rant, it was more of a reflective reality, my reality. Um, so yeah, let's see what tomorrow holds.